Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Alive.
Well, that's better than the alternative. So, today is the last day of 5th grade, which means last night you got promoted, which means elementary school is over for you.
Yep.
You may recall that we did a similar interview prior to your beginning kindergarten. I'd like to ask, prior to beginning kindergarten, you were most excited about the possibility of playing with a cash register. Do you remember, when you look back on elementary school, did the cash register turn out to be as important as you thought it might be at the time?
Yep.
Yeah. At the time, you also said you didn't know how to do any of your letters and you were very confused about numbers. Has that resolved itself?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, if you don't mind telling me, now that you look back, what did you learn in elementary school?
Well, how to break out of a headlock. That's one of them.
Do you now know how to read?
Yeah.
Do you know how to do basic arithmetic?
I think I fell asleep doing that part of it.
When you started elementary school, did you know how to play any instruments?
No.
How about now?
Yeah.
What do you play?
Violin, and I improvise on the piano.
You play violin and you improvise on the piano?
Yeah.
And just so we can be clear, what kind of books do you like to read now?
Big Nate, Doctor Who, historical.
Yeah, do you have a favorite book coming out of elementary school?
Probably Big Nate and Door Forge.
Yeah. Big Nate is a graphic novel?
Well, it's both. Big Nate can be in the side of like a diary of a wimpy kid, but also in a graphic novel, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like the one I'm currently reading, which is over here. Okay.
So you did...
It's a graphic novel, this one.
That's Big Nate. So you did half of your elementary school in Hammond in Howard County and the other half down here at Beverly Farms in Montgomery County. Can you tell me, did you know which school you liked better?
Yes.
Which one?
This one,
Beverly Farms. Why?
I think a lot of the people are much friendlier, and like my friends, I know is like, okay, like if we get into an argument, we're no longer friends. Instead, we get into an argument and resolve it in funny kind words.
And how about the teachers? How were the teachers at Beverly Farm?
Pretty nice.
Yeah? I mean, of the teachers you had in 3rd grade, 4th grade, or 5th grade, any particular favorites?
No, I don't usually want favorites, you know.
No favorites.
Yeah, not teacher-wise. I mean, there are teachers. They are teachers who useless facts. Okay, no, but they teach you facts.
Did you like elementary school now that you look back on it?
It's okay. I mean, I think it's much easier than middle school is probably going to be. The one I've heard, not actually homework-wise, since besides the fact that you get detention if you don't do homework, so bad news for me.
Any sort of favorite things you did learn in elementary school?
Well, let's see. Back in my kindergarten interview, I said I wanted to learn math. Let's just throw that right out the trash can. Like, let's just cycle that idea.
What is your favorite subject in elementary school?
Does recess count?
No.
Probably reading.
Reading?
Yeah, or instrumental music.
Is there anything you sort of can point to as the most interesting thing that you learned, maybe even in just the last year?
I think chorus is pretty interesting.
Which was?
Chorus.
Chorus.
Yeah,
how'd you feel about family life?
Disturbed. Very disturbed.
Yeah. Do you wish that you had more time in elementary school, or you're ready to move on?
I think 6 years is enough for me.
Yeah?
Another one and I may have gone insane.
Another year you might have gone insane.
Yeah. I'm getting excited to think I'm in elementary school. I'm to say I'm in middle school.
Yeah. Do you realize how many changes you underwent in your life in these last 6 years?
Yeah. Let's see, my parents got divorced. I aged quite a bit.
You did?
I left, I switched schools. I moved twice.
Right. Just out of curiosity, do you remember what grade were you in when your parents got divorced? First? In the beginning of the year or the end of the year?
Sort of middle.
So for. Any other big? So you moved twice.
Since
Yeah.
I divorced, I aged, switched schools and counties at the same time. And yeah. No.
I think your parents got remarried. Not to each other, right? But they did get remarried.
That.
Did that take place in elementary school?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I think, yeah, because, both of them at the beginning of about 2 years ago. Maybe 3.
Interesting.
Until about years.
All right. Well, I appreciate you participating in this interview. We wish you good luck in middle school. Thank you.
Thank you.